All right. I'm pleased to introduce again Ray Chan, the CEO of 9gag and MEMELAND, a visionary in digital entertainment and online communities. That they were the original no utility, just vibes before it became a thing now. So today our goal is to look into the mindset of a builder, and especially for people who are interested in building a social fi project, like what to do, what not to do, and what can we learn from Memeland and 9gag. So I'll have Ray introduce himself and give us a little background about his transition from 9gag to Memeland.
So I have to introduce myself again. Okay, I'm Ray, CEO and co-founder of 9gag. So we also co-founder of MEMELAND. Yeah, so we make people happy. That's it.
So what inspired that? I think like there was 9gag is so successful, especially in Web 2. I think it's really important to bring that into Web 3 and see what we can do here. What are some learnings from 9gag that you took when you decided to launch Memeland, Memecoin?
The biggest inspiration of Web3 is money. Yeah, because I think that's the best part about Web3. That's also the worst part, but I think that's the reason why I think a lot of you are here, right? Because, okay, it gives you a new value of revenue or profit or something like that, yeah. And that's also the first thing that we kind of look into it, because after building in Web2 for like so many years, we feel like, okay, creators on most of the social media, they actually don't really get what they deserve. Yeah, because the platform, they take most of the revenue, they take most of the profit. Yeah. Meanwhile, the creators, they do all the work. The fans, the users, right? They only provide the data for free. Right? So in Web3, we talk about ownership, we talk about decentralization. I think those are the things that we also want. Yeah, but money is definitely part of it, because I think money makes the world go around. Everyone's, whether you are building in social fi, game fi, right? One common value that you talk about is money. Right? This is like part joke, but also part truth. Yeah.
So I think we can go into a little bit about social-fi. I feel like it's a buzzword right now. What do you think it means right now, and what do you think it might mean, let's say, a quarter or 2 quarters from now?
Social fi is not the best way to describe what it wants to do, because we actually are not trying to financialize like the social media relationship. It's more about a new kind of creator economy, right? Because it's almost impossible for me to get money from you, from Tiffany, right? Because, oh, we are friends, right? And then we get money from you. Because if I buy your key or buy your whatever stuff, right? And if I dump your stuff, right, then are we friends? Are we not friends? Right? But meanwhile, for creators, their fans are actually willing to buy stuff, and they're happy by just buying the stuff. It's not because, okay, I buy your stuff because I expected that it would go up in value. It go up 10x in 2 days, right? And then the guy who bought at like 10x expected to go up 10x in another 2 days. Right? So 100x in 4 days, right? It just doesn't work, right? Meanwhile, if we talk about like real creators, real creator economies, right? People are willing to pay for like thousands of dollars to own a collectible from the creators that they like. I think that's what we really want to build, and that's what we are talking about in so-called social fi. We try to kind of like tokenize certain kind of like the creator and fans relationship. We also want to add a layer of proof of fandom, right, to the existing social media. I think that's what we are talking about if we want to be precise, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think right now there is an issue with the current social-fi environment, right? So you have user acquisition, which you kind of solved through KOLs, or like user interaction with, let's say, memes, right? So I think right now is the user retention part. So you see Friendtech, or you see Stars Arena, you see all these different projects. They get very popular for a moment, but after that, if there is no sustainable flywheel for just the economics in general, it kind of dies away. So I think, what are your thoughts on how to some learnings from that, and what can they improve on in order to kind of better sustain themselves in the future?
We've been working on Web3 for like about 2 years. One thing that I always tell our community, which some of them are here, and also tell our team, is Web3 tech is awesome. People are awful, right? And right now, why social fi, all the apps that you mentioned, why it doesn't work? Because the people suck, right? The community sucks, right? They say that they are the community, but they actually are not the community. Hey, I love your project, I love your token, right? But after the airdrop, they are gone, right? right? It's almost like, oh, I love you so much, Tiffany, right? And when I get what I want, I'm just gone, right? This is not partner for life. That's why it doesn't work. So we need better people. That's how we can make Web3 work, yeah. And by better people, I mean, oh, if we can get more people to pay attention to that space, let's say, okay, all this like douchebag is only like 1%, right? But 1% of 1,000 people, right? That's actually quite a significant amount, right? Because those guys are very noisy and loud and shit like that, right? But if we actually get like 1 million users, 10 million users, oh, maybe like 1% are douchebag, but it's okay because a lot of the holders are good people. They actually love the content. They actually love the creators. Not because I love the money that the creators will bring to me. It's more like, okay, I'm willing to give my money to buy the stuff I want. It's not because, okay, I give some money so that I can get more money, right? We don't need more investors in Web3. We need more customers in Web3, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why I think there's a big misconception of meme coins or right at the moment, because a lot of people say that it brings the industry back a little bit because of all the shilling, the rug pulls. Like, I feel like you have a different perspective on that, and it's more like a marketing tool, correct?
Meme coin, I mean, our meme coin is a shit coin. We don't have any promises, no roadmaps, right? So I can rug pull anytime. Yeah. No rug pull because we actually don't promise anything, right? So it's not a rug pull. I'm just doing what I promise. Yeah. So, but jokes aside, hey, don't quote me. Don't just cut that part, right? Yeah. But but when you look at social media, what are the biggest social media account, right? Nugget has more followers than New York Times. Does it mean that New York Times sucks? On social media, yes, right? But it doesn't mean that the value sucks, right? But I feel like a lot of the people in this space, maybe they come from a technical background. Maybe they are like professor. Maybe they are like engineers, right? That's why they're always kind of like boring. They have a boring life, right? That's why you become a professor, right? So somehow they kind of
I
like
won't tell that to my Avalanche
no, no,
founder.
no. Boring. It's like all relative. Maybe no. He's actually the interesting guy among the professor. That's why he started Avalanche, right? Yeah, but it's all relative, so it's okay. Yeah, but the thing is, people kind of like despise these kind of like funny things that's like kind of useless, right? But the thing is, useless thing they actually get the most people interested in. Because people have a fucking boring life, right? You guys are coming here to listen to the random guy to talk about it for like 20 minutes, right? You have no life, right? That's why if you can make it funny and then add some fun, add some speculation, and also add some potential money return, although most of the time you're down bad by FOMO in other shitcoin, right? So, but that actually gets more attention from the market, from the people. Yeah, and when you get the attention, people will listen to what you're doing, right? They will try to understand more. Yeah, and that's how we can move the industry forward. Yeah, imagine if, let's say, video conferencing, right? If it is only for work, I fucking hate to use it, right? But because of like TikTok, like Twitch, right? I mean, I can have fun, right? By using the video conferencing, right? That's why I use it. That's why Twitch, right? And also maybe OnlyFans, I don't know. Someone told me there's an app called OnlyFans, right? Yeah. You probably get more users than Zoom any day, right? So I feel like we have to think from it from the user's point of view. We have to think from it from the attention point of view. The meme coin is probably the best token out there. I'm not saying that ours, right? Not shilling, not financial advice, right? But somehow when you think about it, Bitcoin is also a kind of meme coin in a way because it's like a shared cultural value that you believe in, right? And if you believe enough and if you are diamond hand enough, then you get more people to believe in you so that they can become your exit liquidity, right? Then you become the biggest token on earth. So that's how, that's basically the source of cryptocurrency.
The flywheel.
Yeah, the flywheel, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's even more so marketing, right? Like going back to traditional Web2 marketing where it's about brand awareness, it's about the vibes. So how
Yes.
would you advise new social projects to create the right brand awareness and marketing when they start off if they don't have, let's say, the resources that 9gag had when you guys launched MemeCoin?
We don't have that many resources. Yeah, our team is very small at NiGet and also very small at MEMELAND. Yeah, but talk back to the marketing and stuff. Let me ask you one question. If I ask you, hey, what's the photo of Vitalik that you can think about right now? What's the photo? It's a photo that he's like taking a photo with another girl, right? And then something bulky, right, in his pants, right? It's stupid photo like that, right? That get people pay attention, right? I'm not saying that you have to do that, right? But I'm saying that think from the attention point of view, right? What is the funny thing that people will talk about it, right? And what drives them to talk about it? Yeah, it's almost like having an empathy, yeah, and try to live talk to the users, right? Talk to your younger users. Don't talk to your mom, right? Talk to your users to understand what gets them happy, what makes them happy. And then just share that kind of content and think about marketing in that way, yeah.
Do you have any examples that you guys have done, whether it's through events or just different key announcements to do that? Or, for example, examples that you think that other social fi projects have done well in doing that, in kind of that marketing push?
Is there any other social fi product out there? I don't know. I don't pay attention, yeah. No, kidding, right? I think most of the time, when you look at the top 100 tokens, right, in CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, right, there are no one big like social fi token, right? But on every phone, on your home screen, you have a social app, either X or OnlyFans or Facebook or Instagram, right? Depending on your age and your gender and your need, right? But we believe that this is a huge market, right? Because that's what we use every single day. Everyone may not play games, but everyone has a social app, right? That's why I believe that the so-called social fi category is huge, right? And the so-called advice for that is, I don't know, we actually just keep building, having some interesting mechanism, right? Don't think about from the Ponzi, not Ponzi, I'm sorry, it's like a tokenomic standpoint, yeah, not Ponzi, yeah, tokenomic standpoint, yeah. To understand, okay, why is this interesting for the user, right? And we have to explain one thing is, you can't just say that, okay, our apps is better than Facebook, it's better than Twitter, just because we are decentralized, right? No one gives a fuck about decentralization. If people give a fuck about that, right, everyone will be buying like ETH and like moving their token, right, to use, most people will buy the DAI instead of like using like USDC or USDT, right? Even crypto people don't really care about that, right? So that's why you feel like decentralization is more like a good slogan. It's also the end of another spectrum. It's like decentralization and centralization, right? We are more decentralized than the existing platform, yeah. But actually, I think that part is not enough. You have to tell people that why, okay, using this actually adds more value and adds more utility to me, right, to the end user, not to the team, yeah, than using existing social app. Yeah. For example, okay, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, right? Okay, if I'm a user, how can I give you more utility, right, than just following your Instagram account, right? I feel like that is this is the layer that we are building. It's called proof of fandom, right? Believe that that part is important because we can leverage blockchain, leverage the on-chain provenance, right, to show people that, okay, I support Tiffany, right, even at her first post on Instagram, right? And also, I've been the biggest like fans of like Taylor Swift, right, because I own the most of her NFT, right? Right now, if I ask you who is the biggest fans of Taylor Swift, right, you can say you are, right? But how can you prove it? I think these are the things that blockchain can easily do, and I think that's the part where I feel like social fi actually adds value to the existing social media.
How do you think it might evolve? And do you think we're there yet, or or you guys are building it right now? You don't see anyone else is doing that, and how might that evolve in the next? Like, I feel like people say that a lot. They want to do proof of fandom, but how is that going to evolve through time?
I think most of the time when they think about proof of fandom, they think it in a wrong way, right? To them, proof of fandom is more like, okay, let's get some funding, right, via whatever means, right, and then we just pay some influencer, right, especially crypto influencer, to do it, right? It's not proof of fandom, right? It's like, I don't know, pump and dump marketing, right? And I think that doesn't work because in general, social fi needs these people, right? When there's only like, I don't know, 20,000, 30,000 active people, active wallet every single day, there's no way that social fi can work. Especially all these like fucking traders and also like DeFi farmers and stuff like that. They're actually nerds, right? They don't talk to people. They don't even social, right? They don't even socialize, right? The most social activity that they do is arguing people against
Twitter.
people on Twitter and
Yeah.
Discord, right? And they don't even pay for that, right? Because they're too cheap to pay for the Twitter subscription, right? They are not even have the blue tick, right? So I think it doesn't work, right? But if you actually get good creators into the industry, where their content, people actually love their content, not because they love the promising of airdrop, right? But the content, that actually is a point that we think that can work. So I feel like the timing matters because macro and then it's like crypto is like a subset of the macro economy, right? And also for the social fi, it's like a subset of the crypto, right? So you actually need more people to be interested in cryptocurrency, in Web3, in blockchain, so that you can convert some of them to use your social fi product, right? So I think the timing matters. And also, when that happens, the real creators, they actually will join your platform. They will mobilize their fans to join your platform. And that's how we see the social fi can work. Most of the time, one thing that I see that people in Web3, they talk about, hey, we want to bridge Web 2 and Web 3, we want to bring the next billion users, right? Fuck, there are not that many people in Web 3 anyway, right? And also, you don't have anything in Web 2. Your Web 3 product also sucks. Your token price is so low, right? Everyone is down 90%, right? Why would I believe in your bridge that you build? Because you don't have anything on both ends of the bridge, right? That's why I feel that the things that we need is we need more real builders in the space who already understand social media, right? And also maybe they build some apps before, maybe they work at like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all the big apps before, and they are willing to spend time to learn about what Web3 is. What is the extra layer that we can build with Web3? Then when they join the space, I think that is the time we believe that it will get better. That's the same moment that we see on GameFi, right? In the last bull run, all the so-called GameFi products, most of the team, they never built any games before, right? But this cycle or this few months, like the overworld mints, right, at 4 p.m., right, which is one of our friends, they actually built games before, right? And you believe that, okay, if you build big games, right, probably you understand how to build games, something like that.
You have the history of doing that and being able to do that. So when you're talking about having the right content creators come over, what are some traits that you're seeing when you're picking those?
Creators are very simple animal, right? I'm not saying that they are simple-minded, right? I'm saying that they only want two things. Number one, fans. Number two, money, right? Because I'm not doing it for free, right? Because if they're doing it for free, they're not like professional content creators. So for any Web3 products, when you start, you literally have no fans to give to them, right? So you are no value add to them on the number of fans, right? But on the Web3 side, you actually have money, right? So you have to show them the money, right? But by showing them the money, you literally have to show them, I don't know whether it's the right thing to say, real money, right? Because, I mean, magic internet money,
Because
whatever.
they don't
money.
want the promise of an airdrop. They
They
want
don't
the
want
money to
airdrop.
pay
What the fuck
for
is
their bills.
airdrop for normal creators, right? They don't understand it, right? Oh, I promise you I will give you money, right? I can't even ask our teammate to work based on airdrop, right? So airdrop doesn't work for normal creators. So that's also the reason why we launched our meme coin. I'm not saying that meme coin is a utility and stuff like that, right? But I'm saying that you need a token that's circulating so that, okay, I know that, okay, if I earn like 10,000 meme coin, how much does it mean, right? Can I convert it back to money that I can spend, but not like the money on your so-called crypto wallet that I can show, that I cannot even show, right? Because I don't know how to use it, and also ledger, right, and issue and stuff like that, right? So I think stuff like that takes time, and you need to understand what your user wants, right? For creator, which is part of your user, right? They need fans. Right now, you cannot give them, but you can give them money. But you can give them money that they can use, they can spend. I think these are the things that we see kind of like differently from all the existing products out there. Yeah.
Awesome. And how are you guys incentivizing creators at MEMELAND and MEMECoin?
Let's put it in a more general way, because the meme coin is a shitcoin. I don't want to promise anything, right? I feel like the biggest thing is you have to get them to understand why it's awesome, right, to do it. Right? You almost have to tell them that, hey, Tiffany, even you have like 100,000 fans on Instagram, it doesn't mean shit because you don't get any money from them, right? And if you want to get some money, you actually have to, okay, I have to hold like this water and then say that, oh, this is a good water, right? And then you can pay like $1,000 for that, right? And your fans hate you when you do that kind of content, right? So, but the thing is, it's like a never-ending game because somehow, oh, you just have to get more followers in order to get advertisers to pay for your advertising content. Yeah, so somehow your content get diluted, right? You lose your interest to building the content that you like, right? We have to educate them that in Web3, what we are good at is, hey, we can incentivize your fans to pay for your content directly, so that you only have to create for your biggest fans, right? And by doing that, you actually can continue to do the content that you like, and also your fans will be happier because you continue to be yourself. Right? By educating them in that way, I believe that that's the opening conversation. And of course, you can tell them that, oh, after that you have money and stuff. Then maybe that's how it can work. Yeah.
Amazing. And we're at time, but I wanted to squeeze in one last question. What is the vision of MEMELAND in the next quarter and bull run?
For meme coin, we are shitcoin, no promises. So I don't have any vision. So you call me visionary, right? But I'm more like a blind guy. Yeah. So I don't see anything. Yeah. But I think for MEMELAND, what we want to do is right now we are the very few companies in the space where we actually have distribution in Web2. We have a pretty good start in Web3. And also on Web3 side, we kind of understand NFT because we are the biggest NFT from Asia, right? And then we are also have a token, right? We are the biggest like Binance launch pool project ever, right? And I mean ever on the staking side, not on the price yet, right? But I think we kind of like check all these 4 boxes, right? So we believe that what we have to do, our vision is how can we leverage all this like strength that we have to build products that people want, so that we can tell people that, okay, the next time when people introduce me, hey, they only need to introduce me as like, hey, Ray is the founder of MEMELAND, right? I don't have to talk about Nike anymore. Yeah, and people don't have to come to me to say that, hey, Ray, I love Nike when I was in high school, right? I want people to come to me and say that, hey, Ray, I love MEMELAND, right? I love GM, I love all the products that you're building, right? That's my wish. It's not my vision, but it's my wish. Yeah.
So you've heard it here first. So when you guys see him and say hi to him, only mention MEMELAND.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, I won't add your Telegram.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.